Gary, a young man of 17, preferred the company of plants to people. He found solace in the greenhouse, a sanctuary amidst the clamor of the city. His fingers, stained with chlorophyll, danced across leaves, whispering secrets only nature knew. Biology textbooks lay open like sacred texts, their pages filled with intricate diagrams and Latin names that rolled off his tongue like prayers. Gary's fascination with the plant kingdom was not merely academic. He felt a kinship with the silent, unjudging world of flora. The way a seed so small and seemingly insignificant could unfurl into a towering tree filled him with awe. He spent countless hours tending to his plants, learning their rhythms, understanding their needs. His bedroom was no longer a haven of teenage angst, but a laboratory of life itself. Microscopes revealed the hidden architecture of leaves, and beakers bubbled with concoctions meant to accelerate growth and enhance color. Gary was not content with simply observing nature. He yearned to understand its language, to decipher its code. Gary's passion for botany soon extended beyond textbooks and classroom lectures. He devoured scientific journals, his mind buzzing with complex theories of genetics and cellular structures. His understanding of plant physiology deepened, and with it, a desire to explore the uncharted territories of botanical manipulation. He started experimenting with crossbreeding, meticulously transferring pollen from one flower to another, his hands surprisingly steady. He manipulated light cycles, mimicking different geographical locations to observe the effect on growth patterns. His successes, though small, fueled his ambition, urging him to venture further. His focus shifted to genetic engineering, a field considered controversial yet brimming with possibilities. He dreamt of engineering plants with enhanced nutritional value, capable of thriving in harsh climates, a solution to global hunger. His ambitions were noble, but his methods were becoming increasingly daring, bordering on reckless. Late one night, amidst stacks of research papers, a radical idea took root in Gary's mind. If he could manipulate the genetic makeup of plants, could he bridge the gap between the plant and animal kingdoms? Could he perhaps enhance human capabilities by incorporating plant DNA? The thought sent a shiver of excitement down his spine. Imagine a world where humans could photosynthesize, drawing energy directly from the sun, eliminating the need for traditional food sources. Imagine a world where human skin could regenerate at an accelerated rate, healing wounds almost instantly. The possibilities seemed endless, intoxicating. He knew the risks, of course. The scientific community would deem his experiment preposterous, unethical. The very notion of splicing human and plant DNA was considered taboo, a violation of the natural order. But Gary was not deterred. His ambition had taken root, growing with an untamable ferocity. Section 4. The Formula A, a concoction under the moonlight. Driven by his hypothesis, Gary spent weeks researching, experimenting, and refining his ideas. He worked through the nights, the silence punctuated only by the clinking of glassware and the hum of his computer. His room, once a sanctuary of greenery, transformed into a laboratory where ambition trumped reason. He meticulously extracted and isolated specific DNA sequences from himself and from his most prized plant, a rare orchid possessing remarkable regenerative abilities. Nights blurred into days as he toiled relentlessly, fueled by caffeine and an unwavering belief in his revolutionary idea. Finally, under the pale glow of the moon, he held a vial containing a luminescent green liquid, the culmination of his tireless efforts, a serum that held the potential to rewrite the boundaries of life itself. His heart pounded with a mixture of trepidation and anticipation. Tonight he would be more than just a scientist. He would be a pioneer, a creator. Section 5. The Surge, the night of the experiment. Gary stared at the syringe, its contents glowing eerily in the dimly lit room. Doubt, a fleeting shadow, crossed his mind. Was he crossing a line? He hesitated, his finger hovering over the plunger. He thought of the plants, his silent companions, their resilience inspiring him. He thought of the future, a world grappling with environmental disaster and food shortages. This was bigger than him, he reasoned. With a deep breath, he pushed the plunger, injecting the serum into his bloodstream. The effect was immediate. A jolt of energy surged through his veins, leaving a trail of warmth in its wake. The room seemed to pulsate, the air thick with anticipation. He felt strangely connected to everything around him, as if an invisible thread linked him to every leaf, every stem, every root in his miniature jungle. Colors appeared more vivid, their intensity almost overwhelming. The scent of chlorophyll filled his nostrils, intoxicatingly sweet. He felt a strange euphoria wash over him, a sense of oneness with nature he had never experienced before. For the first time in his life, he felt truly alive, his senses heightened, his perception altered. It was exhilarating, terrifying, and utterly addictive.